It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. One of the players we'll see tonight, Brandon Ingram, second overall pick in 16, has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant, but Kenny, he's still got a ways to go.
Yeah, we knew it could take a while, but he's going in the right direction. I mean, he's a little undersized in terms of weight, but his ability...
It's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah,
he's skinny.
Okay, he's a little skinny.
Thank you, Ernie. It's his shooting efficiency, work in progress, but he has the length to impact all areas of the game.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
I don't like the word skinny.
Slender.
There he is.
The building in San Francisco, just across the bay for broadcast setting tonight, Oracle Arena in Oakland. We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. It's New Orleans facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. In the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Tonight featuring backcourts that can absolutely, Steve, light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say the Michael Jordans, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys, they just running around. They were tough.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got the bulldozer. Ball out there with Holiday, and it's the Beast, and it's Ingram, and at the three. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Green. The pass to McKinney. Jacks up a three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. McKinney's got the game going here with the first basket for the Warriors. Curry against Ball. Here's Ingram. Back to Ball. He dishes it to Hayes. Over Green. The shot's good from Hayes.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Curry with the three, and another three for Golden State.
Range that extends out to the parking lot. How do you guard that?
Right wing. Here's Williamson. That one drops for him.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Ball. And another basket for Golden State.
Love the work Steph puts into his game. Accurate from every spot on the floor.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
We know Drew likes to get to the rim. but he's developed a mid-range jumper for when the defense is playing him that way.
Russell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Russell passes to McKinney. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McKinney's got 6.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Six to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. No good on that one. Nice D from Russell. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Now here is Holiday. And it's Ball in the corner. New Orleans moving it around. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's McKinney. He's got 6. Back to Curry. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Here's Williamson over Green. And it falls over the rim and in. The Bulldozer's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Against Holiday. Green left side. Back to Russell. Over Holiday. And the Warriors back. Paulie stops. He draws iron on the dunk. Here's Ingram. Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ear, keep him on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the official. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Pelicans trail by 6. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Russell finds Green. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Holiday, no one around him. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
So often Drew creates with the ball in his hands. This time the play is created for him.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Elbow shot. Again, the Pelicans score.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Shoots it up. And another basket for Golden State.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Ball kicks to Ingram. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And it's almost unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the rock like that. Just superb at maneuvering through the deep.
Now, here is Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Another three for Golden State.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Passes it to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
Here's McKinney. 6 points for him. Back to Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Lock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram up top, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Ball against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Ingram against Robinson. Pass to Looney. Over Favors. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
Holiday finds Favors. 13 feet away. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him, and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
And happy to take it up inside. You see Russell under control and in charge.
Ingram outside. Back to Ball. Down low. Here's Favors. Pass to Williamson. Over Green. Knocks it loose. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Burks, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The Pelicans also changing it up. Morris checked in for Ingram. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Livingston. There's the pass to Looney. Kicks to Burks. In the corner, it's Robinson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Down low, intercepted. A lot of statistics to try to devour. The plus-minus statistics are some that really stand out for fans and players. How useful you think a tool that is?
Take a break. You know, I love it, Kevin, because then you get a chance to see the guys who, you know, the stats we look at is rebounds, points, assists, and blocks and steals. There are some guys that make an impact without having those numbers, and it goes by what the score is. And that plus-minus help those guys who I would say not as skillful as some of the guys as far as putting up stats that way, but you can see the team plays better when this guy is on the floor, no matter how many points he scores.
Did you pay attention to the plus-minus?
Kevin, I'm so old, they didn't have plus-minus.
I didn't mean to embarrass you there, Steve. I am so sorry. And Moore kicks to Redick. Here's Williamson. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Favors. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Favors has got his second bucket.
And while Favors has developed his outside shot, right there in the paint is his comfort zone.
Back to Livingston. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
3 titles in the last 4 seasons for the Warriors. Dynasty, that word you don't throw around lightly, but we're witnessing one in Golden State.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Bulldozer. Livingston hits both of them. And the Warriors going into last season ranked by odds makers as the highest favorite ever. Smitty, in any sport.
Yes, the clear favorites, and that remains the case this season again. They've assembled a roster that stands as one of the all-time greats.
Here, he's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And then Favors with the dunk.
You love the effort of Favors. On the glass, he's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
It's good. And here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. This one for 3. And it's J.
You need a guy like J.J. Redick that can stretch the defense way out.
Here's Green. And 2 free throws.
Well, Steph Curry is the face of the Warriors franchise, but you ask around, Draymond Green is the leader in that locker room. He's vocal, plays with an attitude, and his competitive spirit rubs off on the whole team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they've been the more physical team, offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Now, Redick. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hart, by Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game. That one is off. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Green. And the second free throw, good. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Looney. Outside Robinson. Looney passes to Burks. Here's Looney. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Livingston, no luck. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick is out there with Hart. And there's Etuan Moore, and it's the Beast, and it's Favors in at the 5. And, Steve, you'll remember Favors had that impressive rookie season, but he's been somewhat up and down since.
He's kind of an old-school power forward. Might have been an all-star 20 years ago, but nowadays the best forwards can shoot from range and can defend on the perimeter.
And that one falls for Favors. And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
Now, here's Livingston. Here's Looney. Ollie Stein at the elbow. Now, here's Burks. Fires at the elbow. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
Moore finds Redick. And here's Hayes, guarded by Robinson. Back to Redick for the 3. But they recover it. Kick out to Moore. Pass to Hart. Another shot. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 8 points.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Burks on the wing. Ollie Stein dishes to Burks. Outside for Robinson. The pass to Looney. Now Robinson. They get it. Shoots it up. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hart the pass to Hayes. And Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive.
Burks for 3. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Moore against Robinson. And Moore kicks to Redick. And he's good on the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
He has a score-first mindset. Etuan plays with a lot of poise, and that buys him time to find an open man.
Here's Looney. Livingston looking for the opening. Inside, Ollie Stein. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 5.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
Moore passes to Hayes. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. He's looking for Livingston and finds him. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 7. More up top, guarded by Robinson. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. Well, Steve, E'Twaun Moore, a fantastic sharp-shooting wing for this team.
Yes, Moore hasn't always been a big shooter from deep. That part of his game has grown in the last few seasons. But as he's taken more threes, his overall shooting percentage has risen. That's something you just don't see.
No good on that one. Steve, offenses have gotten so good at stretching the floor. What are defenses doing to counteract that?
I think that what they're doing right now is they're having guys with the versatility of switching, because if you run pick and roll and you can switch, it keeps everybody in front of you. And I think also right now they're having multiple guys and going deeper to have guys who are in foul trouble that they can look down to their bench and they can play 10 or 12 guys on their roster.
Curry against Holiday. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Warriors. And New Orleans also making a change. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Moore. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the foul on Drew Holiday. Russell against Redick. 6 to shoot. Redick against Russell. Drains the three-pointer. Russell's got 8. And Holiday kicks. It's Ingram on the wing. Passes it to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his... They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
New Orleans making some changes here. The bulldozer comes in for the Beast, and Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. And Cauley Stein over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And last season, Russell had to fight for minutes upon returning from injury.
Yeah, and battles like that help mature a player and really keep them focused. Those are areas where Russell had struggled in the past. I think he and his coach both know it's not easy, but it has already started in making Russell the best player he can.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That one is off.
The Pelicans, they've seen improvement over the past few seasons. Offense has become more and more efficient. Defensively have gone from a poor defensive team to a top 10 defensive team in just one season.
And he sinks the second. And Steve, with the Pelicans' improvement, a lot of it has to do with the work their players have put in.
Two guys that come to mind for me are Drew Holiday and E'Twaun Moore. Both those guys have improved a lot. The team's had a plan to improve for several years now, and they stuck with it. A lot of franchises might have demanded overnight success, but the Pelicans front office avoiding rushing progress.
Warriors on D. This is the most they've led by 13 points. To the middle, shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Cauley Stein. 2 points, that one goes. And that's 10 points for the Bulldozer.
Working over that in-between area. Defenses now have a hard time shutting that down.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
And so here is New Orleans, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Williamson. From about 16, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Back to Curry. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Now here's Ingram. Favors with the ball. Here's Holiday. And he overshot that one, missing. Pass to McKinney. Puts it up from 15. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ball. The teardrop falls in.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Curry passes to McKinney. And here's Russell. He's got 14. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors. But you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
That free throw missing. We always hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. Talk a little bit about the unique bond that you NBA players, Steve, share.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that brotherhood is something special, Kevin, because there are guys that's going through some of the same situations you've been through, and especially when you get a chance to talk to some of the veterans. And then the younger guys, when you become a vet, you share all that knowledge. And then what I love about it, that brotherhood, even when you retire, you get a chance to still keep in touch, and you see the evolutions of a lot of those players' families. You see their kids grow, and you love to still be a part of that unique situation.
Now here is Holiday. Poked away. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Here's Curry. He's got 17.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
To the inside, Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Here's Ball. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Ball against Curry. Ball, the pass to Holiday. And here is Ball. To the middle. Here's McKinney. He's covered by Ingram. McKinney, no good. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Williamson. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Back to Russell. And the rejection by Favors. Ball, the pass to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Favors will never turn down a chance to dunk it. A powerful presence who really intimidates defenders with his athleticism.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 16. Curry outside. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
To the paint. Now Green, outside Curry. Misses the 3.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Ingram left side. And he trims the lead to single digits. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Curry finds Russell. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Outside Holiday. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Alec Burks checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Ball against Curry. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Virtually impossible to play on the screen of rolls. So many options. He can score it, he can drive it, but he also can pass it.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the inside. And it's Ball in the corner. There's Williamson. The layup off target. Warriors leading by 11. Livingston kicks to Curry. They double-team Curry. And the turnover again by Golden State. The Warriors making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Reddick comes in for Ingram. Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Ball. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Back to Livingston. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The Bulldozers got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hart. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And up around 82% as a team
Mind
a
the
season
lanes.
ago. So
Mind the
they
lanes.
know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Free throw good, Burks.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
Down low, got a piece of it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
For New Orleans, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And he can't get the first one. That one is no good. Outside, Robinson. Green kicks to Burks. Reddick, but he recovers it.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
To the wing right side. 1 second left, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 11. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Russell is out there with Curry. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's McKinney in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Steve, the Pelicans, a team that plays a very high-paced style under coach Alvin Gentry. Tops, in fact, in the NBA.
Kevin, as a player, you love playing in that kind of system. You know you're going to get plenty of chances and touches whenever you're on the floor. Pelicans have the personnel to make it.
Foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Williamson. Buries it from three-point range. The Bulldozers got the first field goal of the second half for New Orleans. Warriors leading by 8. Russell kicks to Green. The pass to Curry. Shoots over Ball. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Curry's got 19 points.
He is abusing the defenders. Reason why he's coming off the pick and rolls once, twice, making the defense work, and then a result, bucket.
Now here's Hayes. Now here is Holiday. Rocket 6. Here's Ball. To the right side. Williamson. And that one's on target from the wing. The Bulldozers got 5 points in the quarter.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Cauley Stein passes to McKinney. Goes up the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Green. Russell dishes to Curry. Green, the pass to Russell. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
A scoring machine right now. Russell with the shoot-first mindset tonight and making it look easy.
Ball with it. He's got 5. And Holiday kicks to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got 10 points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And Curry with the stop.
It's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things happen.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looney's checked in for Cauley Stein. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 10. Over to the wing. Hall with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Curry kicks to McKinney. Shoots over Ingram. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Pelicans trail by 9. And here is Ball. He's got 8. Ingram outside. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
It's Curry outside. Pelicans pull it in.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Ball up top, guarded by Curry. Russell looking it over, passes it to Curry. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And now 24 points for Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
And Steph Curry, Steve, the #1 selling jersey in the league for the last 3 consecutive seasons. For all the attention, he seems remarkably unaffected.
Just the way he was raised. A great family. His father, Dale, played in the NBA, but made the kids work for things they wanted. It's not an act with Steph. It's just who he is.
Morris checked in for Ball. Holiday against Russell. It's Ingram on the wing. He's got 8 from 13, and Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Green outside for Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Moore against Curry. Goes up on the block. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 12 points in the game.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Russell passes to McKinney. Now the dish to Curry. There's the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Holiday left side. Inside, and stolen by Russell. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. It's good. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
Shots are flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Will. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. He kicks it to Curry. To the middle, here's Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Pelicans trail by 17. Moore finds Holiday. On the money from 12 feet away. He has 6.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
Pass to Looney. Here's McKinney, covered by Hayes. Here's McKinney. 10 points for him. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Draymond Green.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Moore outside. Now 12 points for him. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Russell. The pass to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, here's Hayes. Makes it off the glass. Hayes has got 14 points.
That was just a perfect possession, getting in tight for the high percentage shot.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Robinson. Golden State moving it around. Burks looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A tremendous athlete. Unfortunately for Burks, he has had some bouts with injuries, but he's a guy who can take over stretches with his length and quickness.
Well, Alec Burks, he's just one of those guys you just love to watch attack the rim and attack that defense.
Yes, he's a nice ball handler, can create his own offense. He can get to the rim, and he gets to the line. He only needs a better jump shot to take the next step.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. You look at this Pelicans offense, Steve, it's a very free-flowing system.
Yes, this team loves to make the extra pass to get an open look. They were third in the league last season in team assists per game. The back cuts they make and the willingness to share the ball are what teams strive for on the offensive end.
Now, here's Green. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Livingston. Burks with it. 6 to shoot. The shot. And the shot is long. Pelicans trail by 17. To the inside. Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5 even though he's a little undersized.
Looney passes to Livingston. And they pick up 2. Livingston's got 6.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Passes it to Williamson. Over Green. That shot missing. And Golden State will come the other way. Burks kicks to Livingston. Back to Burks. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Williamson. He's got 19. Right side, Redick. Burks against Moore. Back to Redick. There's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Warriors leading by 17. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter. New Orleans gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside, Redick. And here's Favors. He's got 12. Pass to Williamson. Clock at 4. From the top of the key, he buries it. The Bulldozers got 21 in the game.
Favors is a terrific big man, a wonderful passer who sees the floor so well.
2 left in the third. Now Burks. He's got 11. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Terrific body control from Burks, reading angles and creating space.
Moore against Burks. Inside.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Robinson. Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
Moore finds Redick. Shot from 16. And it's Williamson missing.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. Back to Robinson. Pass to Livingston. Over Hart. It's Golden State with another.
Defense all over Sean Livingston. But with his size at 6'7", he shoots over most guards.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. Warriors leading by 22. Now, here's Burks. He's got 13. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
He can't get it to go. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Hart. J.J. Redick is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Favors, and it's Williamson in at the power forward.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And it's Livingston with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now, here's Burks. Stolen. Here's Hart, guarded by Robinson. Hart kicks to Redick. Here's Hart. 5 to shoot. With some arc. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Long range from the inbound, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Hayes.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Livingston passes to Robinson. To the inside. Here's Looney. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Derek Favors.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And that one falls for Looney. Good on both. Here's Ball. Outside, Redick. And Favors kicks to Redick. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Livingston. With some arc, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. Well, there's a ton to talk about Lonzo Ball, but if you focus just on what he brings to an offense, there's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he sees all the cuts and angles, both offensively and defensively. And we know his shot will be a work in progress, but it shows some improvement and consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround Ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite playmaker in the NBA.
The first free throw is good.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Dishes it to Robinson. Kicks it to Burks. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. Here's Ball. And there's the pass to Hart. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Yep, that one goes. So here's Burks. Outside Curry. Passes to Looney. Burks kicks to Cauley-Stein. 5 on the clock. Launches a three. But they get it back. Right side Robinson. Again, Golden State.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Now, here's Ball. Outside, Redick. Pass to Hart. Back to Redick. Fires from deep. And another three for New Orleans.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Now here's Curry. Robinson dishes to Burks. Shoots over Redick. Pelicans pull it in.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He kicks it to Hayes. Here's Hart, guarded by Robinson. And Looney sends it back. And that one's good by Favors.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And a deep three from Curry from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 32 points.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Ball kicks to Redick. Now the feed to Favors. To the paint, here's Ball. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Curry. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Curry. Outside Robinson. From deep. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Robinson. And now that's 35 points for Steph Curry. Now the pass to Favors. To the middle, here's Hayes. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the wing, Green. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Green. Pulls up from the corner. Off the left rim and out. Here's Williamson. Guarded by Green. Curry against Ball. Ingram with it. 5 to shoot. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
The shot-making ability of Ingram. Persistent in how he attacks the defense.
And here is Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Curry against Ball. Ingram outside. Oh, Ball kicks to Reddick. New Orleans moving it around. Another shot. Green with the block. And on it, Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 37.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Warriors leading by 20. Here's McKinney. Passes to Curry. On the wing, Green. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Ball. Now, here's Reddick. Pass to Williamson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. The Bulldozers got 11 in the second half. Curry against Ball. Now here's Curry. D right on him. Green finds Russell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 23 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator, Russell can also catch and fire.
Feeds to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
One shot, gentlemen.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Ingram right side. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's McKinney. He's covered by Ingram. McKinney kicks to Russell. Pass to McKinney. Off target with his 3.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now, here is Russell. On the wing, Green. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, my goodness. His 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
And the Warriors with possession here. Cauley-Stein kicks to Russell. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense, goes with the floater there over the top.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Williamson, guarded by Green. Ball kicks to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's in there. The Bulldozers got 29.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now here's Green, and J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
At the elbow, Green. He kicks to Cauley-Stein. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Pelicans trail by 21. Ingram with it. Outside for Redick. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Here's Williamson. Ingram outside. Fires top of the key. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And so here is New Orleans after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Redick with the bucket.
That's Redick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
Curry on the wing. Back to Russell. The pass to McKinney. Kicks it to Russell. And another 3 for Golden State.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Now here's Ingram. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
Curry looking around. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Teaching the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year, and trying to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.